Welcome to Investors Insights, where today's topic is election and the economy. So, Trey, before I talk about our economic update here, there was a lot of election noise last week here in the U.S. And so, but today we actually want to talk about the global elections and the importance of that. So, Trey, talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Bobby. So the U.S. media and even the financial media is definitely focused on our election. But coming into this year, those that were able to attend our Investors Insights presentations and blogs, we were also talking about 2024 not just being a U.S. election, but the largest election in human history, with over 50 countries and 4.2 billion people going to the polls this year. But with that said, not all elections are held at the end of the year. Many are held throughout the year. And to that point, two very impactful elections came to a close last week in India and Mexico. Now, India is the largest democracy in the world. In and of itself, that is a feat to behold. That over 970 million individuals went to vote. But it's also one of our largest trading partners, and India is one of the biggest drivers of global growth. And so that election is extremely market impactful. And then Mexico being one of our largest trading partners, and we share a large border with them. That was also extremely impactful with our free trade agreement between Canada and Mexico coming up for renewal in the next few years. So what leader would be a part of that negotiation was extremely critical. And the good news is it appears that both kind of went along expected lines. It is expected that Prime Minister Modi of India, the current prime minister, will maintain his position. And so it'll be more of the same. And while there will be a new president in Mexico, the newly elected president is expected and promised to continue the policies of her predecessor. Seems to have been very popular, and so it'll be more of the same. And so it's not trying to make a call on whether it's good or bad for that specific country, but from the U.S. market standpoint, and we're considering trade policies and a lot of uncertainty here, it's good to have some uncertainty resolved across borders, in that we kind of know who the players are. That our new president or continued president starting in 2025 will be dealing with. So something we've been watching closely, and so far so good. No major upsets, but definitely impactful decisions made across the globe.
Yeah, so again, elections matter. They matter for the economies around the world. They matter for markets around the world. It's something we'll continue to keep you updated on. And I actually had a client ask me last week about our current thoughts on our economy and the fact that they keep seeing mixed reports and they don't know what to make of the current economy. And really, they're right. There have been mixed reports coming out of the economy. So I want to share this updated chart that we look at on a weekly basis that shows what economic reports we follow closely when looking at current economic trends. And so I want to first highlight the positives. And those are consumer confidence report that came in higher in May. The consumer is almost 70% of our economy. So that was a nice surprise to see the jump in confidence. It was also good to see last week's jobless claims staying within the expected range. The job market obviously remains really healthy, and that's a positive. But the concerning reports from last week and for the month of May included first quarter GDP being revised lower from 1.6 to 1.3. Also, we saw personal income and spending fall. And we've highlighted here in red the real personal spending report that shows the negative impact that high rates are having on the average consumer. And we expect this negative trend to continue until inflation and or rates come down. And obviously, the most concerning economic report came from the month-over-month pending home sales that had the biggest one-time drop in years, as the tight housing market is pushing house prices up. So in summary, there are more negative reports in the economy heading into June than positive. Obviously, we look at these specific reports to analyze if these are short-term or long-term trends that could impact the markets and help in building our investment strategy. So elections matter. We will keep you updated on elections. The economic issues remain. We'll continue to update you there. If you have any questions, please call us, email us. We love to hear from you. Have a great week. Thanks.